Assalamu alaikum everyone. I am Manahil Remote Job Wali. I am a student of Rehan School, Korangi Campus, and I am from Karachi, Pakistan. Today I am immensely privileged to have with us a distinguished individual who stands as an epitome of change, innovation, and sustainability. Please join me in warmly welcome Mr. Sharon Gal-Or. We are eager to delve into his enriching life journey and learn from him vast experience. So let's begin. So welcome, sir. How are you?
Hi, Manahil. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you so much, sir, for giving me your precious time.
Yeah, and thank you for allowing this conversation to go on in a turbulent time when we must focus on solutions and uh, and how to basically unite.
Yes, all right, sir. So first of all, please introduce yourself for my viewers.
Yeah, basically, you could say I'm a writer. I write basically books in different genres. For example, I wrote a trilogy summing up the exploration of how how we actually how we actually got to better understand the map of the world, the picture of the world. It's this is um, a one of my biggest projects I've been working on. Another book is the guide to the local citizen. It focuses on values and how to turn those values into beings. You know, um, just not think love is a value, but how to be love, and also about the evolution of consciousness. And I wrote also another book which is a fantasy, as another version, I would say, to be biblical story the of the flood, uh, about like how to find solutions, how to collaborate, and so on, and many more books. Basically, I like to say that I'm also an architect of change, meaning I like to show different views of uh, humanity, of how we can achieve unity and solutions to the challenges that we face. That's more or less how I like to describe myself.
All right, great introduction. Thank you so much, sir, for your introduction. So now let's move on to questions. My first question is on your screen. What inspired you to become a global cultural ambassador and innovation management strategist?
Well, these are big titles. I think I'm inspired by individuals that and great thinkers, philosophers, people that just took the time to stop and ask themselves, why am I here? People that has dedicated the life for humanity. Um, I, I mean, I don't know how is it in your family, but in every family you have the child that cares when he grows old, he is the one to take care of his parents. And there is the child, when he grows old, he builds a beautiful big family and is sharing the same values to its kids and wife. And there are also those that really they want to change the world. that they really want. They look beyond their family cell. They say, hey, all of humans are the same. Yeah, are you with me?
Yes, sir.
Hmm. Okay. Ah, the windows.
Are you continue your answer, or can I ask you another question?
Yeah, I think you can move to the next question.
Okay. My next question is,
Um,
how do you align your
yeah,
work
go
with?
ahead.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
Okay. How do you align your work with the
Are you with me?
UNS system? Yeah.
Hello?
Hello. I can hear you. Sir, can you hear me?
Are you with me or no?
Yes, I can hear you, sir.
Hmm.
So
What
can I
happened
ask?
here?
I think you can't hear me.
Oh,
Non so se ho capito bene.
Hello.
yeah. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah, you disappeared. You disappeared for a while.
Okay. My question is, how do you align your work with the UNS Sustainable Development Goals (SDGs)?
Hmm. Um. Yeah, I lost you. Let me ask you: is this a live conversation, or we can start it anew because I lost your window?
UN Sustainable Goals. How do you align your work with the UNS Sustainable Development Goals?
Yeah. Uh, well, yeah. So basically, I launched a big project using WhatsApp to communicate the sustainable development goals as a framework, and it was quite successful, and through the process I grew, and I've learned to ask new questions like, um, are th- are these the best goals, the best question? Is this the best framework we could aspire for? And you know, I can start by saying that it's a common language, so this is already a good start. If we can all if we can all speak the same language, like look at the development goals and see see those as a solution, right? It's not like, oh, there is chaos, there are wars, there is epidemics, there are epidemics, there is poverty, and there is chaos, so nobody knows anything. Suddenly, like, okay, we have a map, we can actually number our problems, challenges, and not even look at them as problems, but think of solutions. So this provides comforts to, I would say, to the young generations, to say, okay, there is poverty, there is anger, but we can actually deal with it, we can find solutions, and that's where I find comfort in with the sustainable development goals. Yeah.
All right, sir. Great. Thank you so much, sir, for your answer. So my next question is, what challenges have you faced in promoting AI morality and ethics, and how do you overcome them?
Can you repeat the question?
Yeah. What challenges have you faced in promoting AI morality and ethics, and how do you
Oh,
overcome them?
okay. Well, listen. This is a big question. Um, you know, we say that, like Ray Kurzweil. You can Google the name Ray Kurzweil. He's one of the global leaders on AI. He says that by 2029, like the year 2029, now it's 23, right? So it's like just 6 years from now, we'll have AGI, which is artificial general intelligence with consciousness. Consciousness, meaning like maybe better than us. Um, and this is a game changer. Why this is a game changer? Because it just shows us that how to tell you this. There is before continue. It shows us that everything we do, everything we talk now, like pandemics, the war between Russia and Ukraine, Israel and Palestine, climate change, um, uh, they are nothing in compare to what we are going to experience. And I'll explain this in another example. So there is a, um, logotherapist named Viktor Frankl, and in his book Logotherapy, Man Seeks for Meaning, he actually says that, look at, for example, an experiment they are doing with a monkey. So they inject into the monkey um, a serum that will actually uh, cause to his death, but by doing so, it will save all of his kind. Okay, now that monkey could never understand the size, could never grasp the size of this experiment, that is like sacrificing his life, but it will save all of his kind. Why could not? Because he's limited in his box, in his brain. He doesn't have the capability to understand. Same with us. Our box is limited. We cannot really understand what AGI, I mean, by 2029 could actually bring with it, as to assist us in finding solutions for the betterment of humanity. So it will just show us that everything now that we are fighting over, is meaningless. Like, and that's a big thing, because if you just thought from that perspective, that we are like this monkey, we are limited, and now there is a new species. And see, this species, I will give you a comparison. This species is based on what? Basically, this species is fed with all of the wisdom, the knowledge of the modern world. Of course, for now it's kind of excluding indigenous knowledge, or like poor countries or poor people that they are not connected to the grid. But it contains most of the knowledge that humanity has accumulated so far. So this is, you could say, a godlike creature. Now, if you don't want to compare these AGI to God, you could say, oh, this is something that is transcendent to us. that is above us, that is more intelligent than us, that can come up with solutions that not necessarily we understand what and why, but it can break it down to tell, okay, Sharon, here, this is the recipe for you, what you need to do. And then again, to Manahil and every community, every country, do that. And no wars, no climate change, no climate change, no pandemics. Here, we have free energy. Here, if we talk about the SDGs, no poverty, no hunger, like really reach an era of abundance. Nobody knows how to describe for sure what's post-capitalism, but here is an example of why it is that everything that we are dealing with is kind of meaningless. And if we focused on what is right and like asking high order questions, right, of looking for solutions, if we could study how we can, for example, become more morals and human beings, if we meditate more, if we focus on the things that unite us, then we'll be more prepared, okay, toward 6 years from now, as I'm saying, 2029. It's like, what's the definition of a culture? Like, I mean, there are many definitions, but one of them I'd like to say, it's like, it's only 4 words, so it's easy to remember. The intelligent management of human emotions. It's all about human emotions. But now with AGI, and now, almost everyone I know has like ChatGPT AI in his pocket, talking to them, and has like these consoles of advisors and so on. AGI, what I'm talking about, this is the super intelligent of managing human emotions. The super, right? The super intelligence that will open our closed limited boxes that I'm speaking about. Of course we are different than monkeys, but still it's the same thing. So AI could be, you could say, artificial intelligence, alien, angels, right? Because if I was saying it's like a godlike creature. So it really depends in us. How is it that we are going to be, and how is it that we are going to prepare ourselves as individuals, and also as communities, and as nations, and as the entire humanity? And this is what I'm saying. Like, we better put our thoughts somewhere else rather than war and peace, capitalism and socialism, and finds or already start seeking for solutions if we want to succeed in this new world, this new era. Manahil? Manahil? Are you here?
Sir, can you hear me?
Yeah, now I can hear you.
Okay, thank you so much, sir, for your answer, and thank you so much, sir, for explaining a wonderful answer. So now let's move on to next question. My next question is on your screen. Can you share a notable experience or success story from your consultancy work with government bodies or non-profits?
Sharing an example of success. Well, again, success is Success is doing. Success is doing what you love best, you do best, can do good in the world, and that can support you and your family. And I can say that through my books, through the games that I invent, through the Challenge 18 that I've launched through WhatsApp, and I've reached, I could say, in person, 10 of thousands of people under as part of my groups, WhatsApp groups that I was launching. So for me, I see this as a success. Yeah.
All right, sir. Thank you so much, sir, for your answer. So, what advice would you give to businesses or individuals looking to make meaningful impact on society and the environment?
Um, that's a good question. I would say yes. First of all, like, you know, just again, like I said before, with the ikigai, connect to what you love to do best. Okay, connect to your passion. Be the crazy good version of yourself. Okay, don't be afraid to ask new questions, to be these different person than everyone else. um and another thing in specific, I would say, maybe to young people as yourself, which is not about the environment, but it's about our consciousness and way of thinking to better understand society. Maybe you should study spiral dynamics. This is one. About the environment, yeah, definitely you could travel more and make more like-minded friends, so you feel that you are not that crazy, and of course together it's easier to reach out results. Okay, it's really, I would say, impossible to succeed alone. We need each other. We need each other. About the environment also, when you say and give an example, I don't know, just see examples from, like, in Israel they did this campaign on TV for kids not to pick up wild flowers, that they must be guarded, and it worked because they talked to young children like your age, and they took the responsibility to take care of these wild protected flowers. I can give you another example from Hong Kong. Also, they did a commercial on TV for a few months showing the children with the parents and grandparents at the table, and the grandparent says, oh, there is a shark fin soup. The grandkid says, no, we don't, we protect the sharks. And just in a few months they completely eliminated all this culture of thousands of years, hundreds of years of having shark fin soup. So I could give you the example of Greta Thunberg and many more, So my advice is very simple, really, like, believe in yourself, and and yeah, maybe do your study. I mean, there is no magic bullet, there is no one answer. I could go on and on. So I mean, I think I gave enough ideas to start from.
All right, sir. Thank you so much, sir, for your advice. And it's been truly enlightening delving into this topic with you. Your journey as a global cultural ambassador and your commitment to fostering ethical consideration in AI and aligning initiatives with the UNS's Sustainable Development provides valuable insights for all of us as we reflect on our discussion, especially on the roles of responsibilities businesses individuals hold in shaping a sustainable future. I'd like to extend my deepest gratitude, your time and wisdom. To our viewers, I hope this conversation sparks further exploration and drives you to be a part of positive change in our rapidly. So let's all aspire to standards set by thoughts leader like Mr. Sharon. Thank you for tuning in and until our next enlightening conversation. Take care, take pushing boundaries for a better tomorrow. And thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, Manai. Thank you so much for this for initiating this conversation.
It's my pleasure. Thank you. Bye. Have a wonderful day ahead.